Not 8 minutes. I'm sorry.
Ladies and gentlemen, what's going on? As you know, it is Friday. It's Friday night. It's time for that fantasy show. I'm your host, the blind one, Mr. COG. Next to me, you got the AKA the Loudmouth, AKA Bruce Wayne. And with us, we also add another new feature. You know, whenever he can get the time to visit us and, you know, give us his insight, we call him the Black Belichick because he don't want more titles than have everybody on the lead. So give it up to Mr. Toby, aka Black Belichick. Welcome to the show.
Yeah, what's going on?
Who's that man? Every damn year.
So yeah, out of all three of us, I don't know, out of all four of us, we can do this.
So we're doing a weird flex. We're
out of all four of us that's here, we can do this. But unfortunately, one of us can actually get a banner, and that'd be the motherfucker right there. He's right now able to get a banner.
You got one hanging from the ceiling. Like, yeah, I won again.
Yeah. I'm waiting for when I do deliver it. I think he will have like the Randy Orton pose like this with all the championships.
Oh, it's definitely going to be something epic because I try to do something different every year because I'm going to give everyone shit. I brought the belt shit in here. I had my belt looks like the old school IC championship from WWE/WWF. So
no, it was WWF. If it's the wings belt, it was WWF. You got that right.
I say so. I got the white and gold. I got the white and gold like the IC title.
So you know who was made. So you know who he was trying to be like, right?
Oh, I know. Look, Sweet Tim.
Your boy, Mr. Shawn Michaels.
Right.
He trying to be like your boy Shawn Michaels.
That was my guy. I'm a Heartbreak Kid fan. I'm sorry. I remember when he threw Jannetty through the barbershop. Like that was my first fondest wrestling memory.
White Wade made you cry too. Then go, no, you two are good together. Don't do that.
Hey, it broke me. I was young as shit, so it definitely broke me.
Yeah, he was. I remember that day. That's the funny thing. I remember that day it happened. Yeah, he was in tears, but he stayed faithful to be a Shawn Michaels fan. So let's get to it. So right now, it is right now. The combine's going on. So I've been watching. Honestly, right. Yesterday was more the defensive backs and the linemen. I actually watched some of that, dude. For them to be big, the top 10, 40 times. These are defensive linemen and offensive linemen. The fastest times were 4.5.
Oh God! Could you imagine that size moving at you at that speed?
4.5 was the fastest time. This is a line. This is an offensive and defensive lineman.
God.
The slowest time I've seen on it was a 5.71.
Shit.
Now I watched the line. I watched the linemen today. The linebackers, dude. I seen some 7.1s. I seen some 6.7s. I'm like, okay, I can see that.
No, these linemen, side to side. They don't got to go vertical. Goddamn it, linebackers.
No, this is the 40-yard. No, dude, this is the 40-yard dash.
I understand that, but the linebackers got to be fast side to side. They got to be able to clear the line and get to the edge.
I'm just saying, can you picture Alvin Mack? Could you picture Alvin Mack coming at you at that speed?
No, it's scary as all good, goddamn, dude. Like seeing somebody that size move that fast, that legitimately would be scary as all get out.
Now I watched them. Now watch the defensive backs today. Defensive backs, I'll probably say the top 5 were all 4.3.
Still, even with defensive backs, like shouldn't they run the 40 fucking backwards?
or something.
No, but they did do those drills. No, but they did do those drills. And you started. That's the kind of I probably say watching that. I did see a few. The cat from Kentucky. He's gonna be beast. He's gonna be a beast because one he had won the fast 40 times, and then they did the actual. It's called the
forward.
It's like an Austin drill. So where you back up, you go backwards. You take a few steps back, you stop, and then you try to recover. And this dude was on it. This dude, and they did it from the angle, they did it from the corner. This dude was on it. So whoever gets him as a draft pick, I should wrote his name down because he had me like, yeah, y'all blood. I put this way. I'll probably say San Fran. We'll probably need him.
Oh no, they've already did the formal interview. They've already formally interviewed him at the combine already.
Now we got it. So right now, I know tomorrow is the QB, wide receivers, and the running backs. That's the one everybody's really gonna be interested in. Now, what got me with that? It's like, okay, so everybody's talking about Shador Shakur not throwing on his pro day. Won't be throwing. Hunter's not participating. Ashton Genty's not participating. Cam Ward's not participating. And Abdul Carter's not participating. Now, with Abdul Carter, it's kind of something that put me off guard. Huh?
They just got to do a pro day. Like all those names.
Yeah, right. Yeah, I get that. Yeah, but they won't be at the combine. They're still doing their pro days.
So
right.
So the issue with the combine is the fact that you're taking the risk of you being prepared with some fucker from D2 throwing you the football, and he can't get you the football the same way that your quarterback can. So, like Colorado's pro day, all 32 teams are going to be there. They're gonna. Bama had a down year. Everyone's going to still be at Bama. Everybody's going to still be at Georgia. But it's like the pro day. Like the pro day is essentially like it's that oopsie. Not even gonna say a oopsie because if you have a shitty combine, you can kind of make up for the pro day. But what people have been doing and been getting hip to is if I already know I'm a top 10 pick, I'm a lock. Why am I gonna mess that up?
Right.
True.
So,
true. And I get that. I get that. Most of them they interview. They do the interviews. They go to the combine, they interview with the coaches. And that's it. They won't do the actual thing. They just go for the interviews and then they roll out, which I get. And I'll probably say with the combine, think about it. If it was for the combine, we'll recognize DK Metcalf. Because I'm not gonna lie. I was when I see him running, I prayed that Washington get. I'm like, dude, this is a running back we need. This is I'm a wide receiver. This dude is a beast.
So
we didn't get him, but it was one of those like, okay, if we didn't go to the combine, he wouldn't have been noticed. Maybe some way down the line if somebody did his pro day, but
his situation is a little different. He kind of had to because he broke his neck, so he had to show them.
And Kurt Angle won a gold medal with a broken freaking neck.
Yeah. Kurt Angle wasn't getting ran into by 300-pound motherfuckers every day.
No, they were in the same weight class, but they were still running into him full force.
Right. I don't dispute that, but he's in that situation where, if I recall, he was like a mid-round draft pick until he went to the combine, and he shot up the damn board, and even then, he was only a second.
Oh, yeah.
But yeah, he wasn't a first rounder. Yeah, I figured that. I didn't think he was going to be a first rounder, but it was something to pay attention to.
If you don't go to one of the blue blood schools, like it's almost detrimental for you not to go, or for you to go to the combine. Like if you're not from, like Ohio State, USC, UCLA, like all those teams, Alabama's, Georgia's, Florida, Miami, like those teams, you don't have to go to the combine. Like they already got the whole season worth of tape. They just want to see you at your pro day. They've already heard everything they need to hear from you. They just need to see what you can do. You don't have to go to the combine. But those lower tier schools need the combine so that they can actually be seen by everybody. Because they're not on TV every fucking weekend.
Now, here's my question with that. Now, the ones that I said, okay, we got Shador Sanders, Travis Hunter, Ashton Gentry, Cam Ward, and Abdul Carter. Now, with these not working out, with these players not working out, how do you think this affects their mark or their draft status?
It doesn't. It doesn't at all. Because they're going to have their pro day in a more comfortable setting. Rather than going to Indianapolis and running all those same drills in an uncomfortable, unfamiliar setting, you can do it at your home stadium or your home.
Where you know the grass, where you know the turf, you know it's ideal conditions. I believe. I mean, most of these top tier programs, they don't even mess around with the elements. They're in their bubble.
They got that dome. They got that little, inflatable dome over top of them. You can throw a crisp ass pass regardless.
Right.
True.
Me and Jovi understand. Like we're fucking there.
Now here's another question. So, if you are watching the combine, who is it that you're interested in seeing work out? Who is it that is like, you know what? I just want to see how he works out. Just to see. Okay, he's an interesting person. You know about him, but you don't know everybody else knows about him. Who is it that you're interested in seeing? Okay, you know what? Let me see how he does in the combine. To see how he might turn out in the draft.
So I can't really say I would be like shocked if he did well, just because they've been slurping this kid since midway through the college season. Like Jackson Dart, I kind of want to see what he does. Is he participating in the combine at all? He kind of has to, because he's trying to go one. He has to. Jalen Milroe, he has to throw. So he's already said he's going to throw tomorrow. I don't know how well that's going to go, but he's going to throw tomorrow. So he would be the ideal situation to where he has to do well at his pro day. Like it's almost he has to do well tomorrow, and then he has to build on that at his pro day. So his situation is a little different. As a homer, as far as college football goes, I'm interested to see with Ty Felton and Caden Prather. They were the two wide receivers that Maryland had. So I'm kind of interested to see what they do and how they measure up, because Ty Felton, he was on a lot of those Biletnikoff lists and stuff early on in the year. When your team goes like 3-9 or 4-8, whatever that clusterfuck of a record that the Terps had, you don't really get as many looks. But he's still one of those situations, because even when Diggs was at Maryland, his teams weren't that great. DJ Moore's teams weren't that great, but Maryland puts receivers in the league. So I'm just interested to see how he measures up and where he actually falls, because I feel like he would be a decent get somewhere in the mid rounds, because he's sure-handed. He's a little slight of frame, but I really want to see how he measures up with everybody else, because I think he could really help his stock by doing the combine.
Okay. JC, what about you?
I'm looking at the Arizona State running back. That boy, that's
the
white
Tebow.
Yeah, that's the white Derrick Henry right there. That boy, look, he did everything in his power to try to win that game. Everything he could do to win that game, and just came up short. Arizona State should have won that game. I'm not going to go into the field goal bullshit. Arizona State should have just flat out won that game. That boy was trying hard. I do want to see him, go into the combine. I hope he gets. I don't think he's going to get drafted high. I don't think he's going to. It's going to be third or fourth round, but he's going to go somewhere. Somebody's going to put him on the fucking field. He might be the new Mike Alstott, and just go on just blocking and just running people over. But again, running backs, they don't last that long in the league anyway. If you're going to treat him that way, I don't see him around grown ass men. He was running over fucking the best high school players from every team in college. But once he gets to the league, as grown ass men, he's got to run over, and that's a completely different thing. I don't care if he's got 2 runs away.
He will probably. I'll probably say with him, I can see him probably being a situation back, because look how long Mike Alstott lasted, and he was an avalanche.
Right, but he was a fullback. That position
He started off as a halfback. They just changed him to a fullback. And even then, like I said, he became a situational back. So even then, I'll probably say, even now with the way we're playing, you can still have him as a fullback, halfback, whatever. He'll be that situation back for like goal line, third, short, third and short. He's gonna still keep a good career if he's drafted.
Oh, yeah.
I know with mine, it was
Go ahead. I'm sorry.
So with mine was Amari Hampton from the Tar Heels, the running back. I want to say
stop at your basketball.
that was one. That was one. Two, Will Howard, the QB from OSU.
2 times. Get out of here.
Get that.
And it's not saying I want to see him drafted, but I want to see how he performs. Because with OSU winning the national championship, I want to see how he performs in the combine. Like to say, okay, we know you probably will be first round. We know that, but are you able to pick up second round, third round, something like that? I'm curious to see can he ride that momentum?
2 or 3. Hey, our last national championship winning. Oh no, that was right. Florida won that one. We had the Heisman that year. I take it all back. Never mind. I take it back.
Also, Jack Sawyer. Jack Sawyer is another one because again, with OSU having that ride and them making
the fact that he said that he wanted to either go to the Browns or the Bengals. Like, look, I understand being a homegrown kid and rooting for your teams and like going like he was raised in Pickerington. He went to Ohio State. Like that's where he was raised to fucking go. But like the fact that he's rooting for the Browns and the Bengals may have been bad my entire life. I'm 10 years older than that kid. Right? And he said he was generally one.
Well, you got to think Burrow's from Athens. You got to think, isn't Burrow from Athens? And he said the same thing.
He wasn't fucking bad. Like he said, Burrow would have gone wherever the hell they fucking said.
And also, you have to factor in that Cincinnati was historically shitty. That's how they got him. Cincinnati was shitty.
Exactly. Look.
And I mean, Baker was saying, "Hey, I'll take Cleveland." I'm like, "All right, I'm not gonna take nothing from you. If that's where you want to go, you like it. I love it."
Look, hey.
Those are the 4 that I'm still seeing the actually before because I know with Hampton it's between. I know Hampton is between. They're saying either it's going to be with the Chargers or he might end up going to the Steelers. Depending on where Genty goes, because I know Genty's gonna be the first, and then he's gonna be right behind Genty. So whoever needs the running back between, I'm seeing between the Chargers and the Steelers. Those are the 2 that's being looked at.
Hampton's Hampton's the RB2 out of this draft class.
Yeah. Yeah, look at it. He's number 2. Ashley's number 1. Ashley's number 1.
With this renaissance of running backs, I feel like just looking at college football this year, I feel like it's a bunch of running backs. Like I feel like it's an unnecessary amount of running backs in this year's draft. So I'm looking at it.
Go ahead, Joby.
Yeah, so I'm looking at it right now. So I'm just looking at these names, and it's a deep class. So
yeah,
in this group, the combine is going to make or break in this group.
Yeah,
like I'm just looking at the names; they're all closely scored as far as NFL.com goes. The only one that's like I guess shoulders above everyone else is Genty, but everybody else is like 0.10.
It's anybody's game, depending on how you. It's like however you perform the combine's gonna be the first because everybody's gonna hit that 40. They're gonna look at that 40. They definitely gonna probably look at the bench. And then just the other, and the same thing with the other drills. But it is a deep draft for running backs. I know they say with the quarterbacks it's very far and few. So it's kind of like after Cam Ward and Shador, and after Shador, who's left?
Yeah, hold on. Look, I know we thought doing a draft show and all. Can we stop mentioning the 40? Because, like, my hamstring.
Give you flashbacks.
I'm saying about it.
Oh, okay. We'll do our best not to talk about the 40. But who else? Those are my four. And like I said, tomorrow's supposed to be the QBs, wide receivers, and running backs. And then Sunday is supposed to be offensive line.
What the
now,
hell?
another thing I was curious about.
Whoa, stop. Wait a second. So the last day of the combine are the offensive linemen.
Historically.
Yeah.
Is it really that way?
It's always been that way.
Oh. I never pay attention. I'm just saying, like, wouldn't you want to keep the, like, specialty, like, your offensive, like, power, your 7-on-7 team for the last day? To, like, show all, like, this is going to be what the offense is going to look like in the next
It's
years?
Sunday. It's Sunday, and you're going up against NBA basketball. Like,
you got through that noise. NFL rules. I don't give a damn. Like,
I agree. I agree.
Right.
However, like, I remember some years where the defensive back group were the last one, so maybe they switch it up. But I know the last few drafts, the offensive linemen were like the last group or the second to last group.
I mean, that's horrible. Those guys are sitting there just waiting for their time. They got nothing else to do but fucking eat and veg out. And just wait for their time to get out. So that is not fair.
And they got them in the right city because it ain't jack shit to do in Indy.
Right.
Well, also, I got it the week before, on February 17th, they did have the HBCU combine. Next, I thought you was going to say, what you say about my mama? Yeah, I was waiting on that one. That one I was kind of curious about because I couldn't find the stats on that one. That was kind of blew me because even with NFL Network, because the actual combine came through, they didn't release the stats.
Really?
So I didn't know if it was like if they did it, and then because the way you perform, you now get an invite to the combine. So we'll make this official once you go to the combine.
So I'm doing my hustle. So I'm looking to see. So I see the list of the prospects. So I don't need no fucking photos. So I found a results page, and it's not like we would know the majority of these guys, but I understand what they're trying to do as far as the untapped, quote unquote, the untapped talent pool in some of these schools, because a lot of these HBCU players, the fizzle outs at the Ohio States, or maybe you went to Virginia and you got caught with dope, so now you're at Virginia State, or now you went back home and now you're at FAMU. So like on a smaller scale, they do that shit here. Like all the guys that leave the DMV area and they mess up at school, you look up, they're at Bowie State. So I get it.
But that's all right though. You go to junior college, you have that good for you. The way NIL works now, like, no, I'm just gonna transfer to another guy. I'm always transferring to somebody that knows you.
Hey, we can't see your mic.
That's the way NIL is gonna end up going. Like a lot of the dudes that you would have like 1 and 2-star guys that go to junior college.
Hey, Bruce, someone with your mic.
Yeah.
Your mic is messing up.
I bet it is. They keep telling me my battery is low in my goddamn head.
So his battery's going.
So
yeah, so I'm looking at some of the stats, and like some of these speeds aren't up to par. These verticals, it's like I get it, but so like aside from maybe some practice squad guys, like I don't really see anything that's like jumping.
You didn't
out
see anything
like,
to where, hey, it's like, hey, let you know you worked out pretty good. We're gonna see you an invite to the scouting combine.
I had to get all the way down to the wide receivers. So they got a Joaquin Davis out of North Carolina Central, a wide receiver, 6'4". I'm not doing the damn fractions. That shit's stupid. He's 6'4", 192 pounds, and he ran a 4.44. So he's moving.
Can't be mad at that. Can he catch the ball?
And you know, of course, they don't have that, but he only does the 225 9 times, so you can't get off a damn jam.
Right.
You got these long ass arms, you can't get off a jam. I mean, his times are, but this 6'4",
you gotta get that weight
40. He got a 40.5-inch vertical though. And 6'4", 40.5-inch vertical. He's not doing bad. He's not jumping out of the gym, but he's already 6'2".
No.
Josie, what's the receiver's name from the replacements? I can't come up with it, and I want to say it so bad.
I know who you're talking about. It was right.
I jacked off the hills, man.
I know the dude you talking about.
God damn it.
Oh, I forgot his name.
Yes, see? I didn't say a damn thing. I'm looking at the fucking thing, and all I can see is fucking Cuba Gooding Jr. talking to himself. Or no, it was fucking Bill Bellamy and fucking Any Given Sunday. Talking to the goddamn mirror. Yeah, right. I mean, I've got 4 different movies playing in my head right now.
Shoot, your name
so
four
right
bangers,
now I'm about to say so. Yeah, so tomorrow, like I said, they have the QBs, wide receivers, and running backs. That'll be something to look into. You have the offensive line Sunday. And then we'll probably that'll be it for the combine. Say what?
What time does tomorrow start? You gotta think the quarterbacks, wide receivers, and running backs. That is 3 big ass groups.
It's 1 to 9. 1 p.m. to 9 p.m.
Jesus Christ. There's going to be 100,000 motherfuckers on TV tomorrow. Oh, shit, did you get your tickets for Wu-Tang yet? They coming to Nationwide July 9th. I didn't see that.
Yeah, I seen that, the Final Chamber. Yeah.
I think that. I was like, ooh, I might want to go to
A
that.
bunch of old heads going to a Wu-Tang concert.
Fuck that, we'll get us some sleep. We ain't got to fuck with the youngins. We'll just get us a fucking spot up top, dude. We'll be alright.
It's gonna smell crazy in that concert.
Right now in this room.
Oh no! Like if this wasn't going live, if it wasn't going live, I'd have mine in the air too. You know, we got people. I don't know who's watching this, so people are in the know.
We on YouTube, so like I said, we on YouTube, so. Now, some of them now, besides the actual combine, they did have some news and notes. One, Matthew Stafford is going to stay with the Rams.
Get the fuck out of here.
Yeah.
His wife told him she wasn't moving.
Right, yeah.
She said, so it's written, so it shall be done. We in LA.
Right.
Next, Jason Peters retires.
Who?
So, yeah, Jason Peters retires. And he's going to be with the Seahawks front office, so that's going to be interesting. Now, here's the question I have. Here's the one that so, huh?
He's like 44.
Goddamn.
Close to it, probably. I know he was drafted when I was in college.
Yeah, he's like 44.
Yeah, that's some time.
Yeah.
Yeah, like I said, I know he was drafted when I was in college. So
We don't talk about you being in college.
I was like a first round pick for the Eagles. Here's the one that's getting. Here's the one that I laugh at. So I'm sure, yeah, and I guess definitely want to get y'all know this. So I guess there's been a vote to try to put to attempt to ban the tush push, aka the brotherly shove.
I don't hate it.
I don't know if you can though.
I don't hate it. So my issue with it, I wouldn't have an issue with the rugby scrum. It's fucking Dallas Goedert prom picturing Jalen Hurts, who already squats 600 pounds into the end zone.
You're not wrong, but again, like you just said, like it is legitimately a rugby scrum. There's just a hype beforehand, right? Like we do remember the good old fucking days where they watching ESPN2 and them fucking Brits beating the fuck out of each other playing rugby. It's the exact same fucking thing. Let them fucking do it. It's perfectly fine. Like if you like, they already outlawed the kickoff, right? Like it's a completely different fucking animal now. Right, like you're still going.
Well, here's my thing with the brotherly shove. Here's my thing with it being voted on. There hasn't been any injuries. There hasn't been any serious injuries with the actual, with the defense or the offense with this play. So it's not something to say, okay, this is a dangerous play. It's basically saying, well, I can't stop this, so I don't want you to play with it. That's basically what this is.
Right.
It's like if you can stop it, stop it. If you can't, then stop being a bitch. Because that's when I look at the brotherly shove, it's like, wait a minute. I can see if it was causing injuries and things like that, but it's not.
No.
So it's like, how is this a danger to have it banned? You're mad because you can't stop it.
So now at this point, because I seen something on NFL Countdown earlier this week where they were talking about how they can ban it, and like it's going to take the right approach, because just like you said, you can't try to legislate it based on injury, because there have been no substantial injuries due to this. Now,
right,
I feel like the fix was kind of in with this. If you were watching the Super Bowl, Chris Jones got hurt. The whole next drive, between Mahomes getting sacked, they were showing him working his neck and massaging him and everything. So as soon as I saw that, I was like, oh, the league's team, they like a marquee guy got hurt, or a marquee guy, they have it on film to show that he was out, and I think he missed a decent amount of that next series. I think he eventually worked his way back in, but
yeah,
at that point, I think that was just Toradol or whatever the fuck they give him now. So
he's not wrong. Like they changed the entire way football is played when Brady and Aaron Rodgers got hurt, and they put skirts on them, and you weren't allowed to touch fuck quarterbacks. When Brady was allowed to,
but here's the thing:
Rodgers got hurt. They changed the whole goddamn sport, right? With this push, you're not wrong. It's going to take a marquee guy getting destroyed. It doesn't matter.
Well, here's the thing. I found funny.
A marquee guy getting killed for something.
But here's what I found funny. It wasn't the Chiefs that complained about it. It was the Packers.
Well, I mean, yeah.
I'm like, if anything, I'm like, wait. So out of all the teams that's complaining about the tush push, it was the Packers.
Like, Jalen Love.
And I'm like, wait a minute, y'all played them in Brazil. Was it they played them in Brazil? Then they played them in the playoffs, right?
Right.
So basically, you mad because you lost.
You couldn't stop it.
Right.
Right.
You mad because you lost. You say, well, they ain't had that tush push. Well, if you beat it. That's how I look at it.
No,
I've seen teams. I've seen teams stop.
No,
Like,
Jordan Love.
Hey, boo that noise. Like, it was illegal for years to do that. Like, you weren't allowed to fucking get the running back right behind the quarterback and just the two of y'all human centipede your way into the fucking end zone. Right? Like, you weren't allowed to do that shit. Like, they're like, oh yeah, y'all can go ahead and start doing that. That's fine.
Like, look at the lineman. The lineman literally will take the running back, turn him around, and push him forward.
Right. Like, face him forward, so they got all that weight going fucking the way they wanted to fucking go.
So basically, so are we going to ban the HB toss now? Which when we take the running back? Come here.
Hey, halfback guy, thank you very much, with a truck stick behind it.
No, halfback cornhole. It was just throw him in the hole.
Oh, I was going to say some fist up his ass and get him over the end zone, but whatever.
Yikes.
I'm just saying, so it's with that one is like to me that's kind of like that's one of those to where because I can't beat it, I want it banned.
Well,
and to me, I'm like, and I probably say that's a pussy move.
Like, wait, honestly, like, give it 2 years of Madden. Give it 2 years of Madden. Like, if the actual tush push play is added to that, and it's like,
that's what it was.
Get down to the 1 yard line. That's all you got to do. Get down to the 1 yard line, and it's legitimate play, tush push, not a halfback dive or a quarterback fucking dive. No, tush push. Legitimately.
Wouldn't that be considered the same thing? Wouldn't that still be the halfback ISO?
It is, but you still got to add a truck stick. You got to still get through the line. Tush push, you got somebody fucking pushing you across the line. Right? Like, if they put that shit in Madden, like, I guarantee the NFL stops that real quick.
But anyway, so on to the next one.
They moved back the extra fucking point. Like, doing that right there, that is essentially like, okay, you got to the 1 yard line, you're going to get a touchdown.
All right,
like,
so next one, Coach.
3 people behind you and go fucking forward. Like,
all right, so next subject. So right now the coach GM. I guess for Richardson, they're saying he will have to compete now for a QB1 job. And my mindset is, okay, so what's the competition that's going to be out there?
Because they already got to get it.
Because they had the 14th, because right now they have the 14th pick in the draft. They had the 14th pick in the draft.
They said Flacco is their
who are they going to sign? Right, but who are they signing? Because the only person they got now is Flacco. But I don't think I think his contract is done. So he's a free agent, isn't he?
That's fine. They can re-sign him and have the quarterback competition. I bet you Flacco fucking wins. That's why they already said Flacco's their backup. Like, they gotta get somebody in the draft in there to compete with Anthony Richardson and see if he taps out in practice.
Well, so they hold on. So they resell his. I'm trying to figure out. So has Flacco already been re-signed? Because he was only on a 1-year deal.
I believe so. Like, they already said that Flacco is their backup. So if they haven't signed, they're going.
Like, I thought last time I checked, he was on a 1-year deal. He was on a 1-year deal because he just come out of like shopping at a grocery store and he was basically being a bag boy, and they hired him. He was like some type of high school coach.
That was Kurt Warner.
Now,
yeah, that was Kurt Warner.
No, that was him too. I hate to say that was him too.
I'm sorry. That much goddamn money, that motherfucker is not getting a goddamn grocery bagging job. Like, I don't give a damn. He can walk into a goddamn variety.
Maybe he's not bagging groceries. Maybe that's one of his grocery stores.
So he could walk into an Applebee's and they'll be like,
maybe he got a franchise at Kroger's. I don't know.
Man, get the hell out of here. He is not bagging no goddamn groceries.
I didn't say he was. I know he was at. They said somebody being either at a grocery store or he was being a coach. Granted, I get it. Yes, Flacco made some money, but he was not playing. And like I said, and the coach picked him up Well, no,
That motherfucker won a goddamn
the Browns
Super Bowl
picked him
with
up,
defense.
and then the Colts signed him. I guess the year after that. So I thought, like I said, I thought he was gonna either his contract was expiring or he was on a 1 year deal, something like that. But
all I know, yeah, I heard from
my thing is this: besides Joe Flacco, my thing is besides Joe Flacco, like I said, what's the competition out here to where it would actually get Richard to step his game up? Are they signing? Are they gonna find a way to get a Kirk Cousins, or are they looking at getting a Sam? Are they looking at getting Sam? Brad? I'm not saying Brad. But,
they gonna get Mr. Unlimited from fucking
Sam.
Steve.
I'm trying to think of that kid from Minnesota.
You talking about Donald?
Right now you have options to actually. Yeah, Donald. That's what either get Donald. Are you going to get a Russell Wilson or something like that?
Minnesota is not letting go of him. Sam Donald, Minnesota is not letting go of him.
I'm just saying. Like I said, when it comes to the Colts, what competition is out there to where can you sign a quarterback, a veteran quarterback?
I don't think they need to sign someone that high. Like I think they definitely need to bridge. Like figure this out. They may want to call John Lynch and figure out so when you guys is trying to get rid of Trey Lance, how did you guys finesse your way out of that one? Because
they were like, look, we will trade
they
him
with Jerry. That's what they do.
Right. We will trade him a bag of balls and 2 rolls of tape for a roll of toilet paper. We just take him from us. Okay, thank you.
Thank you, Jerry Jones.
Right.
Basically, you just trade away Jerry. That's it. It's I see Dak acting like some shit. So, what you say we give you Trey Lance for a few first round picks? Well, hold on. Let me. Yeah, I'll do it.
Nah, about to say they would have took that trade for a fucking bag of Lays with no French onion dip.
I am.
I'm about to say, come on, man. He paid Taco $250,000 to get Cowboys.com back.
I want some fucking
JT, I know you know it. Don't make it like you don't know that.
No, I ain't
don't make it like you don't know that.
He said Lay's and French onion dip. I don't give a damn what you said. I want some Lay's and some French onion dip right now.
I understand that, but you missed the reference between Taco. I got you. Never mind.
I want some Lay's.
I'm about to say because he did. I'm about to say because remember he did give Taco $250,000 for Cowboys.com.
Well, I mean, at least it wasn't fucking the Eskimo brother. Right? It could have been the Eskimo
he
brother.
Was.
He could have lost a lot of goddamn money on that.
No, Mark Cuban. So remember, Mark Cuban took that.
That's true. Oh, he did. Oh,
so did you guys see that they're slowly I feel like the Buccaneers are playing a 2-year game with John Gruden. John Gruden's going to be coaching the fucking Buccaneers in 2 years.
Do not do that again. Hey, Chucky will win them another fucking Super Bowl.
No, he won't.
Yes, he will.
Chucky, put his way. The only reason Chucky won that game. The only reason Chucky won that game because they did not change the playbook. They didn't change the playbook. He was sitting in the beginning, we didn't change the playbook.
Is that my fault? Is that my fault?
Better than mine.
I'm not saying it, no. I'm not blaming that. Hey, if you want to use the same playbook, by all means, please use it. Now, when I whoop your ass in it, don't get mad because I beat you. Well, you told me to use the same playbook.
Hey, Jovi ain't
I
wrong,
get that.
Gruden go to Tampa Bay, they win in a goddamn.
But I don't see them with Tampa Bay. You know what? I'll say this.
But I'll give it to them as currently constructed. Fuck, they ain't even got to draft nobody. If they get fucking,
I'll say this.
Tampa Bay,
with the people they have, I can see that team being I can see him getting it, win that team because you have somebody like Baker Mayfield that's intense. You have somebody like Mike Evans that's a beast. The only, if you can, you want a nasty defense, and that's the one thing I'll probably say. That's the only thing they're probably close to getting a few players to where if Gruden does play, they might have a nasty defense. So I can see, if that goes in, that fits the Gruden system. Because with a Gruden system, I need offense.
Can we not forget? Defense. Can we not forget that they just won the Super Bowl like less than 5 years ago?
Yeah, but that was Tom Brady led. Like they have been crap.
That was the Patriots relocated.
The only person who's gone is Tom and Gronk. Like the rest of that team is pretty much there.
That's fine. Like Tom and Gronk was
no, and don't forget Leonard Fournette. And Fournette was good. It was there too.
That's fine. Fuck him. No, Tom and Gronk were the reason they won that fucking Super Bowl. Like like Tom went to fucking South Beach and went, "Hey Gronk, you want to come and join me for a couple of months?" Yeah, I'm saying.
No, say it right. Gronk, you win Super Bowl.
Right. That was all it took. It was one fucking.
Say it right. Say what we had told you. Right Gronk won Super Bowl. Gronk won Super Bowl.
They won the title and then threw the trophy, like just showing off. Like and then they both fucking left. Said screw it. God, when it was stuff.
He was drunk out of his mind.
Like, you think they're gonna let him fucking? Wait, off topic. You think they're gonna let Brady commentate next year? Him being part owner of the fucking Raiders?
So I saw some weird ass articles. So when the deal went through, I read something to where he can't commentate certain games. He can't visit. I think he can't call no AFC West games because then he's in the locker rooms, he's in the facilities.
Right. That's what I'm fucking talking about. Right here, legitimately inside information on every goddamn team if he's able to get it because he gets to talk to everybody.
So I know they said it was something to that degree to where he's not allowed to call certain games.
Okay.
And
I mean, he only calls Cowboy games anyway, so
he's got.
Well, the last thing I didn't want to talk about.
Surprisingly, he's gotten better.
He's got that.
He's excited. I like he's excited commentating. I'll give him that. I like him when he did Super Bowl. He was pretty excited. Entertaining.
He needs to stick to more color.
He
needs to stick to the color commentary side and try to do what they figured out. Because I mean, everyone pretty much thought Romo was a fucking idiot until he became a commentator, and he's out there predicting plays. So everyone's been trying to mimic that. So I feel like if Tom can really, and then he can't watch all the film either. So it's like it's a weird situation. Like the league's letting you double dip.
Right.
Well, I do like it because when you think about it, each color commentator, like Chris Collinsworth, has the knowledge. I like Collinsworth because Collinsworth gives you knowledge on NBC.
Does he though?
Does he though?
I'll give it to him. He makes it sound very intelligent. I'll give him that. Romo, I love Romo because Romo will tell you the play before it happens. Romo will sit there and be like, "Oh, he's in this. He's this. It's about to be an interception. Boom, interception." I love that about Romo. Romo will tell you what will happen before it happens.
Yes, he has nothing to say about
and Brady, I like with Brady because the first year with Brady, I like Brady because simple fact that Brady, he's excited about it. I do like that. With his color commentary, when a good play comes through, he gets excited. I'll give him that. He kind of does make it entertaining.
The worst part with that is it's not because he's excited. It's because like he's there, he's seeing it. Like he wants to be out there doing it, not up where he is talking about it. Like he's like,
right.
"Oh, we fucking do."
Right. So he comes out as a fan.
He's like, "Oh, you could do this right now." Like it's so unfair. Like I guarantee you, Brady might be in the booth, if not ownership, for like maybe 10 years. I guarantee Brady will be a coach within the next 15. Brady will be.
So before we go, because I'm not gonna lie, my battery's getting low. Before we do go, there's one more thing to bring up. Now the Browns are still not interested in trading Myles Garrett. Now
they should.
No, they're not.
Now, hold on. He's up there. He's up there. Yeah.
No, they're not.
So no, here's my question. Here's my question there, jackass. What would it take for the Browns to change their mind? If you are the Browns GM, what is it going to take for you to say, you know what? Okay, I'll trade Garrett.
You would legitimately need an entire 53-man roster to come over to your team so you can handpick who's going to be there. I'm talking coaching staff included. You got the offense, defense, all the goddamn stuff, the whole fucking coaching staff. We get a pick out of all this. Y'all get what's left and then start over. That's what's going to take to get Myles Garrett out of the fucking prison. He puts too many butts in the fucking stand.
And not even that. Myles Garrett is a key cog, but you have to look at it in the grand scheme of things. Are you going to really get the true return of investment on Myles Garrett? No, because you get the salary. Now you get the draft picks. But look at the Browns' history. You trust them with draft picks?
No.
They hit on Denzel Ward. And
go ahead, that's Buck.
And maybe I'm a homer. Joe Hayden.
All right.
I'm a homer. Like he went to my high school. He went to my old high school and everything. So like maybe. And before his fourth subsequent knee injury, Nick Chubb. That's it.
God.
That's it.
That poor boy. Like, he gonna end up being Cotton from fucking King of the Hill before he's done with his career.
So, again, here's my thing. So, like I said, here's my thing. So basically, I guess that's what I'm looking at it. Because if you're the Browns, what is he? Let me start it over. Because eventually his contract is going to end. And he's going to be gone.
Right.
As he should.
And I think his contract ends this season. He has one more season with the Browns.
I think this is his final.
So again,
it's not his final. This is his second to last.
Right. Okay. So again, I guess that's my question. My question is, right. So my question is, as the Browns, if you know he doesn't want to be there,
right?
Why lose? So why not get something out of this? I don't like I said. I might say you're right. The Browns, when it comes to their draft decisions, you have good players and you just don't know how to use them. That's not my problem. That is not my problem.
Great player.
Again, not my problem. I'm basically saying, okay, what would it take for us to get Myles Garrett? What do we have to give you to get Myles Garrett? How you use it ain't my problem. I got what I wanted. It's the problem of, do you get what you get? What do you get?
Multiple firsts.
So I need 3 firsts for the Browns.
I need 3 first rounds
for the Browns.
I'm about to give it to you. I need your next 3 first rounders this year. With that first rounder, I need a 3rd and I need a 6th, and I'm picking somebody from off your roster. And I want whoever the fuck I want off of your roster.
Right.
Okay.
Something's not wrong. Look.
I'm not mad at it. I'm not saying anything against that. That is my question. Because the Browns are basically saying we're not trading him. Or I guess whatever's out there, you're not giving us good enough value. So I'm curious, okay, as a GM, if you are in the front office, because again, this is that fantasy show, so we're going to take it to a fantasy. If you are the GM, what would it take for you to get rid of Myles Garrett? If a team came to you and said, "Okay, I'm offering this, and this," or what do we have to do to get Myles Garrett from you?
From a fantasy standpoint, go ahead. His hands raised.
From a game standpoint.
Ooh. Alright. So look, I'm not even gonna bullshit, like this straight up just came to me. San Fran needs to go the same way they did, because they had Joey Bosa and fucking Chase Young coming around, and them motherfuckers were unstoppable. Like, San Francisco needs to straight up just get rid of Deebo Samuel. Like, you can have him, and we'll give you the first and second round this year for fucking Myles Garrett. And I guarantee the Browns go for that.
C's going to have an issue with that because right now between the Commanders and I can't remember the other team, the Texans, like they're throwing the proverbial two hands and they're spitting on it right now. Like they're trying to get Deebo real bad.
Real bad. Everybody wants fucking Deebo. That motherfucker's a goddamn genius. But like, the Browns have been compiling fucking wide receivers for God knows how goddamn long.
And I like Judy.
Right. Judy's not bad. Right. Come on now. Fucking Watson throw. No, Cooper's already gone, isn't he? Cooper's already gone?
Yeah. But Cooper's a free agent.
Is he a free agent this year? God
yeah, Coop with the Buffalo.
Yeah, he's a free agent.
Oh, that's right, he did. Judy and fucking Deebo fucking side by side on one goddamn, and just put some other cocksucker on the other side for fucking slot. Whatever. It's like those two running down fucking field, yes. Every decision they had was Judy and fucking Cooper. They just didn't do it fucking right because Deshaun couldn't throw the fucking ball. But that means 3 years off, that'll what'll happen to you.
My hands raised.
Oh shit. Sorry.
My hands raised. Here we go. Who's gonna throw him the fucking ball?
Well, it depends on how good that massage therapist is. I say Watson.
This shit cooked. He's never playing again. He's cooked. He's never playing again.
Joby.
So hold on. Don't they stop? I hate to say this, but don't they still got Jameis Winston too?
He's gone.
They do again. As Joby said, who the fuck is gonna throw him the ball?
Look. Hey, he can throw the ball. The question is, will he catch it? Somebody else might catch it, but he's attempting to throw the ball.
You can put fucking 6 hamsters in a trench coat back there throwing the fucking ball. If they got those two guys on the outside, as long as they can fucking block, they're fine. But there's no one on that team right now that can throw them the ball. Juvia, look,
the only thing I can probably say it depends on who they draft. Well, again, this also depends on who they draft because I think they have the third pick.
Third.
So they're looking at.
It's
Cam
Ward.
The goddamn Browns draft another warm. Oh, I swear to God, no, stop it. Look, I hate saying it. Look,
Shador's not coming to Cleveland.
Oh fuck
no. No. We all knew that.
Listen to me. Like, I hate saying it now because he's in fucking Tampa Bay. Baker Mayfield was the best thing for fucking Cleveland. Because he was cold weather. He was a cold weather quarterback. Like, that's what they need in fucking Cleveland.
And he didn't give a fuck.
And that's what he wanted. He wanted to go to Cleveland. He wanted to make that change. That I understand. Well, Baker Mayfield, yes. Baker Mayfield was Cleveland made.
That's fine.
They can get Will Howard.
Else they've hired for the quarterback position has been some California or Florida fucking boy that's been in the warm weather their entire life and doesn't have to deal with cold. Listen, like, y'all understand? Y'all from Maryland, it's cold as fuck. Like, it's winter, it gets cold as fuck. Right? Like, you can't have somebody from the coast that does not understand cold to come in and play quarterback. Like you there by yourself. There's no warmth for 90% of the game while you were out there. You need somebody that understands how to be cold and still be able to do this.
the fucking stadium location doesn't help either.
Being right on the river, but
well,
that's
they
the
getting
way
that
downtown.
fixed.
That's the way downtown is
The
made,
scary
all
thing is
right?
that Cleveland's actually getting that fixed. They're gonna have a
So
dome
first
stadium.
They will.
Right.
Like, that's just so they can host, like, Final Fours and
And Super Bowls. But who's going to come to the fucking Super Bowl in Cleveland?
No one.
And people want to go to the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame.
I feel like Joakim Noah. It's Cleveland.
Who the fuck wants
Hey,
to go there?
my phone's about to die, y'all.
I got family in Cleveland. No, I don't want to fucking go up there. It's fucking cold. I don't care if you go up during the summer. It's fucking cold.
Damn.
Like, you need a cold weather quarterback. You need somebody from the middle of the goddamn country.
Hey, C said his phone about to die out.
Oh, damn. You
Look
alive?
like he did.
He did. Toby, it's just me and you guys. So how you been? How's life?
It's swell.
You know.
It's swell. So who's controlling the stream?
Coyote is right now. We are
From a dead phone?
Oh, yes. Yeah, he froze, but we still live.
That is interesting.
It is. Like, we could legitimately just dog the hell out of him, and there ain't shit Coyote can do about it. But again, you see the name that's at the bottom of the screen. Like, I'm going to need at least a month because I got like 3 or 4 weeks left of my fucking bowling league, and I don't want to hurt myself and not be able to, like, bowl when I need to. So, like, I'm going to need at least a month before I run a 40. But, you know, it's going to happen. I'm supposed to run a 40 faster than Tom Brady ran. It was like 5.2. So,
It's not unobtainable. Your main thing would be
start.
just not even just to start, like just get your legs moving, like walk,
Right.
then go to jogging, then go to sprinting, and then probably like that last week practice the 40. Just nothing but 40.
Motherfucker, look. I sit here I have to walk every day. Every day I'm at work, I walk 8 to 9 miles while I'm at work. Every damn day. Like, I do not get a break. I don't sit down. I am legitimately moving all day. The things we deal with are about 12 feet long, and one of our aisles has 9 of them in a row. 40 yards is only 120 feet. Right. I can make it from the back of one of our aisles to the front of one of our aisles in about 3.5 seconds, 4 seconds. And that's just some shit kickers and some overalls. So, I think I might be all right. You
should. Because then you can say, if I would have played, I'd have been able to sack fucking Tom Brady.
Fuck no, I wouldn't have. Fuck that. If dudes are bigger than me, I do not give a damn. But I played soccer in high school and wrestled, so, like, I'm okay. But, like, no, them fuckers are bigger than me. I ain't fucking with you. I know better. I was a diva-ass wide receiver when I played football. All I did was run long, catch the ball, and get into the end zone. That was my job. That's all I did. Don't touch me. I ain't getting hit for calls. Yeah, my stupid ass. I sweated for a long time. I made the bet with Ciosi before the season started that the Bears weren't going to win 4 goddamn games. Right? Ciosi gave me one. He said if they made it to 5 wins, I had to run a 40. I was perfectly okay with that. Right? He gave me an extra one. I'm like, all right, cool. They got to week 6 and had 4 wins. I was sweating balls. I didn't give a damn about our fantasy league or anything else. I only focused on the Bears' goddamn game. When I tell you, week 18, watching them, look, I didn't even get to watch the game. It was a 1 o'clock game. We ain't got YouTube TV. I ain't got, the Bears game. I'd have watched it if I could have. I was just watching a doom scroll on the ticker at the bottom of the screen for the last 50 seconds, and I'm like, oh, I got this. I'm okay. Thank you, Jesus. I don't got to run a 40. Now I got to run a 40. Yeah, field goal. Let them get down to 49 damn seconds. Are you fucking kidding me? Oh, my God. It hurt my feelings so bad. How does it feel actually to be able to hold a belt on your shoulder and it actually means something? Because, like, I got hurt, too, that she won with teams that I drafted that I don't get a claim because her name's on the belt. Don't kick me. I don't get to actually hold one that's mine.
So, honestly, it was the first one. So that's why it like meant it probably means the most, aside from it being just a dope ass concept. Like, because when he told me I won, he was like, "Oh, I'm gonna do a ring." I was like, "I don't want no fucking ring. Everybody got rings."
Belt.
Yeah, right. So I started looking up. I was like, fantasy football trophies, and so I came across the belt. And so I was looking at different sites. I was like, I like these, but I don't really like these. And then when I saw it, I was like, oh, it looks like the old IC championship. And the thing is, it snaps.
Oh, the two C's got the damn fucking like clippy fucking things on it. They're a pain in the ass. I mean, look, just SIP won 2 goddamn titles. I don't care. Like, I want one with my name on it. I done told COZ, I don't give a damn. I was like, when I win, I better get me a spinning fucking belt with the spinning football in the middle of the bitch. I do not care.
So I did the belt, and then I have a decanter.
There you go.
I have a decanter, so it looked like the crystal ball from the BCS.
Okay.
But it goes inside of a decanter. It has a little LED light in there, so when I touch the remote on, the lights will change color. It'll make my scotch and my whiskey look real cute when I have it in there.
I'm with you.
And then one year I got a ring, and then so this year it'd be the 4th one, and so now it's the banner.
You get a banner this time?
Yep.
All right.
He wanted a banner.
God damn. Fucking show off.
Do I let y'all down when it comes to the awards?
No.
I never picked Cowboy yet.
I'm always pick mine. So
I say, do I let y'all down when it comes to the awards? I'm about to say,
so
JT, ask your wife.
When I get to the semifinals, I start looking. Once I get to the semifinals, I start looking. Fuck that. I'll start looking as soon as I get to the semifinals. What needs to happen, this 5th one, I'm gonna probably win it in like 2 years, because that seems to be I win one, and then I hit the finals, then I hit the semifinals, then I hit the finals again, and I win one. So the next one I win, I'm getting a Hall of Fame jacket, and I'm gonna stop. Like,
well, look, y'all, I gotta put this to an end. Again, if you're watching the show, like, subscribe, that button. If you got any Facebook questions, definitely hit us up.
Wait a minute.
Oh my God! But anyway, on that moment, I think we got everything covered.
It'll stick on the wall.
I think we got everything covered. Again, no. So the next time we will be on, JT will be running that 40-yard dash. And we had the commentary for that. But other than that, I'll have y'all later. Raise my ass, better while. This was
40 yards, dude. Jesus. Fuck, I gotta run a 40. God.
End.
No. You don't want to. Like, you don't give me a spinning belt or a fucking 3.5-foot black dildo that has my name on it. But put my fantasy team name on it. I don't give a good goddamn. I'll hang it right on